Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make this gorgeous, almost lace-like pearl and seed bead necklace. It's quick, easy, and perfect for any occasion. So, let's begin. In terms of materials, you're going to need 3 colours of seed beads, some 6mm pearls, a ripple bead, and a beading needle and thread. Just cut a length that's going to be comfortable to work with, because you can always add more thread in later. Then put your needle on one end, and we're ready to begin. Start by picking up a colour C, a B, 2 A's, a pearl, 2 A's, 2 C's, and 2 A's. Slide them on down to the end of your thread, leaving a tail of about 8 inches. Now, we're going to pass back up this pearl here, like so. I'm going to just pinch it tight so that we create a little loop of beads at the bottom here. Next, we're going to pick up the same beads as this just here. So we're going to pick up 2 colour A and 1 B and pass into this colour C bead here at the end. As we pull that tight, you'll have a little stack of beads side by side at both ends of your pearl. At this point, to help keep a nice firm tension, I recommend tying the 2 threads together with a simple overhand knot, just because that will help to keep your tension nice and firm while you're working. There we go. So now let's continue. Pick up 2 colour C's and 1 colour A, and we're going to loop down and pass back through the 2 colour A's and the following pearl, like so, and then up these 2 colour A's just here. Pull tight. And we're going to pick up 1 colour A and 4 colour C. Slide them all the way down to your work there. And we're going to make like a little cross with these 4 beads here. So just keep these 3 slightly separated. And we're going to loop around and pass in the same direction through this first colour C bead. As you pull tight, that's going to create this little cross shape just here. And if you have a look, you can see there might be a tiny bit of space in here. That's fine. You can either try and pull it tight now, but if you just go ahead and pick up 3 colour A, 1 pearl, and 3 colour A, we're going to jump on down here and we're going to pass into that first little C colour bead just here. And as you pull that tight, you'll see that it actually helps close that little gap up, so we don't need to worry about it so much. Now we're going to pick up 2 colour C and 1 colour B, and we're going to pass down through these 2 beads here, followed by the pearl, and the next 2 colour A beads there too. Pull tight, and that should start to sit nicely here at the bottom. Now we pick up 2 colour C and 2 colour A, and we're going to loop back down through the pearl only. Make sure you don't go through any of the seed beads down here either, just that pearl, and pull tight. And now we're going to pick up 2 colour A, 1 colour B, and we're going to pass through that first little white colour C just there, and pull nice and tight. So now, from here, this is sort of like our starting structure. We're going to continue on repeating this process. So the first step is to pick up 2 colour C's and 1 colour A. And we're going to pass down through these 2 beads here, the pearl, and then come out from these 2 beads here. Now we're going to make another one of these little cross sections. So pick up 1 colour A and those 4 colour C's, slide them all the way down, and we're going to loop around and pass through this first little white bead in the same direction again. So pinch, pull tight. Doesn't matter if it's pointing on the inner side right now, it'll flip. And again, if you got a tiny bit of space in here, don't worry, it'll disappear in a second. Pick up your 3 colour A's, 1 pearl, 3 colour A's, and we're going to jump all the way across to this first colour C bead here on the end, the little white one there, and pull it nice and tight, and just check now. Yep, all good. That gap has been closed over, and we're ready to continue onwards. So pick up 2 colour C and a colour B, pass down through the 2 colour A, the pearl, and the following 2 colour A's, like so. pull tight like that. Now 2 color C's and 2 color A's, and we're going to loop all the way around back through just the pearl. Pull tight. Now pick up 2 color A's and a color B, and we're going to jump straight into this endmost color C right there. Pull tight, and that's going to give us our next little group. So I'll do it once more. Get 2 of our color C and 1 color A, up through 2 color A's, pearl, and the following 2 color A's, and pull tight. Now we're going to make our next cross, so 1 color A and 4 color C's. Slide them on down and through that same first one again. And as we pull tight, that gives us our little square shape. Now we're going to add our next pearl, so 3 color A's, 1 pearl, 3 color A's, and we're going to jump all the way across to that first little color C bead, right on the end there, and pull tight. So now we're going to pick up the 2 color C's and color B. We're going to pass down through the 2 color A's, pearl, and then the first 2 color A's there. Now 2 color C's and 2 color A's, and back down just through the pearl only. And now the last step is 2 color A's and a color B. I'm going to go through that first color C right there and pull tight. And if you have a look, this end now matches perfectly the same as this end here. So the 2 ends look exactly the same. So now just keep repeating that process until you reach your desired length. So here we are. I've made quite a nice long piece just here. And you can see it has that subtle curve which fits the shape of your neck. And if you have a look, this end matches this end here. So before you begin on our little clasp, make sure you've finished adding 2 color A and 1 color B so that we have this nice edge just here. So we're going to add our clasp to these 3 beads which are on the inner side of our necklace. So I'm going to weave myself around following the path of my beadwork to end up so that I'm exiting from this one just here, that little color B bead. So down through here till we're just before that pearl. We don't want to go through the pearl, so just before it, pull through. And now we can just go back up these 3 beads. And we're in position now to add on our clasp. So first things first, we're going to pick up 5 of our color A, 1 ripple bead, and 1 color A. We're going to slide those down to our necklace. And we're going to use this little bead as sort of like a stopper lug on the end. So we're going to move that one out of the way, and we're going to pass back down through the ripple bead and through the first 3 little beads just there. And we're going to pull tight. So that should give us a nice little attachment. Now you can see I've got a bit of a gap there. We don't want that. So just hold on to your little seed bead there and then pull that nice and tight until eventually it sits nice and snug without a gap now. See that? That's what we want, no gap. Now we're going to pick up 3 more of our seed beads and we're going to create like a little triangle shape. Now, because the distance from here to this little section is a little bit further, and we want our clasp to sort of fit within the curvature, we need that 1 extra bead. So this one has 2, this one has 3, and we're going to go back up through those 3 seed beads right on the very end, and we're going to pull that nice and tight, and you can see that gives us this nice little loop shape just here. Now for security, I recommend going back up all the way through your clasp, back through that little stopper and into these 3 one last time to make it nice and secure. So now all we have to do is just weave back into our beadwork here and start tying off some knots. If you look closely, you can see there's a tiny little gap of thread between these two beads. You can do this with any two seed beads, it doesn't matter which ones, but I'm going to go underneath that little bridge of thread with my needle, and you can see it creates this tiny little loop here. So now I'm going to come back over the top and through that loop just there. And as you pull that tight, make sure it doesn't get caught on your clasp. You can see it creates this tiny little knot structure just here. And as we pull that tight, it'll just tighten onto that little bridge of thread just there. And now we can continue weaving along into our beadwork until we find another bridge of thread. So just do 2 or 3 more knots in the exact same way, and then you can cut off that thread. There we go, and that's one side finished. Now we're going to do the exact same thing using our tail thread here. So let's put our needle onto that tail thread just there, and again we're going to weave around until we're exiting from this little bead just here. There we go. So we're going to pick up 25 of our colour A beads just here, and we'll slide them down to the end. And we're going to create a loop with these. So we're going to separate this 21 away from this 4 just here. And we're going to pass through just the first 2 of those beads there. So pinch those first 4. And as you pull tight, you can pull onto this thread if you need to, but we want to have a fairly nice little loop just like that there. And now finally, we're going to just pick up 3 more of these colour A's, and we're going to go back up through these same 3 beads where we started, like so. And now just weave around all of these beads in the exact same way again to make your clasp a little bit stronger. And now we're going to go back up these beads here and tie it off in the exact same way as before. And then come in and cut off any excess. And there you go. Your necklace is all finished now and it's ready to wear. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want to check out all of the amazing kits, patterns, and beads that we have on our website, feel free to visit us at beadspider.co.uk. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.